All right, trying it again. Here we go. Okay, hello, welcome, especially for those who are watching the replay. I'm just going to share this over to my Women Creating Healthy Lives. So give me a second. Let me just see. Cancel for a second. Okay, thanks for having patience for those watching the replay. Group. Oh boy. Okay. Now we're going to get started. Hello, Laura. Nice to have you here. All right, guys. Who else? Jennifer. Oh, we have a couple people on. Yes, so I've been busy in the kitchen. You probably noticed last night and today. I don't know. I just got this like burst of energy to start creating. Hey, Sonia. To start creating again. Yeah. And I'm actually doing more raw food recipes at a time when it is colder outside. For some reason, my body, I guess I feel like I really need to eat clean. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I have done. For those who saw my dehydrated post yesterday, here's the little, they're like crackers. I called them biscotti because I was going for a crispy, crunchy, not dry, not too sweet, like something like biscotti, you know, that you can have with a coffee or tea or whatever. And so I made these in my dehydrated and they turned out really amazing. They are so good. Kate, here are my cracker thingies. They're so good. Michelle, you were wondering. They are fantastic. Now they're dehydrated in my Excalibur. If you were to cook these, which you could, when you cook nuts and seeds and stuff, you decrease the nutrient content, right? As well as they would taste totally different because they would taste roasted, right? And this is from the dehydrator, and I use an Excalibur dehydrator. So I am so excited about all the new recipes. Yes, I know. I'm excited too. So for many who don't know, I am a raw food chef. I actually helped open up a raw food restaurant here, a vegan restaurant here in Nanaimo, did all the recipes. Me and another girl, we did all the recipes. And I worked as a chef for a couple years. So that is my background. I also did workshops and all of that. So I am getting back to working on some of these things. So these little cracker things that I dehydrated, I'm going to start dehydrating more. It's totally worth it, the Excalibur dehydrator. If you're somebody who, loves crackers, loves crunchy things, loves munching, but want to get rid of the gluten, right? Want to get rid of those heavy starches. This is how I really lost a lot of weight, by starting to eat more things that were higher raw. And the raw state doesn't mean you have to sacrifice taste, right? So these crackers are crunchy, delicious, and very high in fiber and very nutrient dense. Now, what else did I make? So something else I made the other day was, this is an avocado dip. Avocado and hemp seeds, actually. Avocado hemp seeds. So what can be better for you than a spread dip like this that is made with like avocado and hemp seeds and other things in there too? But oh my God, right? Like so highly nutritious and so super good. It's creamy. It's like fatty. It's delicious. Really high in nutrients, high in omega-3s and all that. So this is probably one of the best dips that I've ever made. I just thought of it when I made it up and it was so good. I need to feel inspired, right? And that's just been happening lately. Now, you might have seen my picture of my bell peppers. Sorry, there's lots of sprouts in there. This is my, my bell pepper soup. It's a raw soup, which also I added half of a medjool date and made into a salad dressing, which this salad dressing is next level good. Holy moly. Bell pepper, onion, garlic, a bit of a jalapeno, sesame seeds, whole nutritional yeast, seasonings, whole bunch of, and so this is all veggies, guys. This is all veggies in this, and I could drink this right now. It's so freaking good. This is a salad dressing. Oh, it's just delicious. So I made up a beautiful salad that I have right in here, and I'm going to put my salad dressing on and have that plus my raw soup. I know, I'm really getting into like really extremely healthy stuff right now. But it's just, you feel so much better. Like I kind of forgot how much better I can feel when I start eating like highly nutritious stuff again. Hey, Tracy, that is so funny because I was just talking about when I worked at Rhombus. So that's kind of funny you joined. That's crazy. What else do I have for you? Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about if you are somebody who's kind of plateauing, right? And is kind of like going, oh my God, like I need to do something. It's not shifting, right? So let me just say, it is my desire that you include the bell pepper dressing recipe in the new session. Oh, for sure I will. Yeah, I'm making all these. Oh, why I'm doing all these recipes too, not only for my clients, which I do, but I'm also starting a Facebook community, what do I call it? Membership site, where you are going to get so much stuff. We're gonna do things like you're gonna try a high raw day, you're gonna try a high raw week. I'm going to give you all the recipes. We're going to do, if you want to do like a 3-day juice smoothie cleanse, we're going to do that together. If you want to learn a bit about dehydrating, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you some exercises to do during midlife, what the exercises are, what are the best exercises for you to do during this, because I'm also a personal trainer and a yoga instructor. I'm going to show you some yoga stretches. We are going to work big time on decreasing the stress, right? Because when you have stress, you keep the weight on and you will not lose it. So I'm planning to do this because I love doing Facebook, everything on Facebook videos, Facebook everything. And so I thought, why not do a coaching group right on Facebook? The value of this is that we're going to start it out at a very, very, very low price, only $47 a month. Why? Because I want to help as many women as possible. Because I go into grocery stores and I see the way some people eat and buy, and it just breaks my heart. And I just really want to get people on the healthy path. And also when women do my programs, which is really where you get more of the one-on-one coaching, the coaching, which is truly important, right? Then you finish my programs and then it's like, well, I want to stay motivated. I want to stay inspired. So this way will keep you inspired and motivated for the whole long haul. It's just monthly, and we're going to be working on various things. And you also get a chance to try different things. You get a chance to try different ways of eating, different recipes, different tools to help you decrease stress. I'm going to be interviewing women to share with you things that I may not be an expert at. Absolutely, right? So we're going to deal with so many things, but it's going to be a way of absolutely 100% you being able to keep on track and successful and moving forward. Brings us to our topic about what do you do when you hit a plateau, when you, you're not losing the weight, whatever. If you guys have any questions too, post them, and I'm going to take a look right now because I'm going to get on to our topic. Let's see. What would the cost be? $47 a month, Michelle. It's crazy. I'm doing that, like I said, because I want to get a whole bunch of women in it. So those of you who get in at this low price, you're going to get in at this low price because it'll probably get raised next year as time goes on. So I don't know how it's going to go. And I'm in part of a group for business that's like this, and it's absolutely amazing, you guys. It's just a way for me to help a bunch of people all at once, and it's us to share and be part of a really strong, really powerful community of women. That is going to be going through the same things, all sharing. We're going to contribute. We're going to work together. We're going to inspire each other. We're going to motivate each other. All of that. Anyways, the topic. So if you are at that plateau, if something isn't working, what you need to do is change something. That's it. You need to change something. So that means that there's something you're stuck, right? There's something that you haven't changed. And now why this is so common is because we get caught in our day-to-day busy, which I do too, believe me. And so we continue to do things the way we've always done them because, well, it's easier. It takes less effort. We don't have to change. When you go to change something and you're trying to do it all on your own, the problem is that requires research, that requires studying, that requires looking things up. It can require hours on, the internet or talking to people and trying to figure, I don't know what's wrong. What isn't working? What do you mean try this? What is that? How am I supposed to know what to do? Things like that, right? So that is why so many people don't change, because it can seem so overwhelming. All the things that you have to figure out, and trying to do it on your own is really tough, right? That's also the reason why I want to do this group, because you're going to be trying various things with other people and with the help, guidance, and support. And then you should find what works for you. Because intermittent fasting, we're going to talk about too in this group, and we're going to give it a try. Whoever wants to try intermittent fasting. So, yeah, so let's say if you've been exercising the same way for a very long time, right? What happens is your body gets used to it. And so what you're doing, so at first it works. Whatever you're doing works. You're like, man, I'm losing weight. I'm feeling great. I'm getting fit. And then you plateau, because your body needs something. It needs that next bump up. It needs that next level. But during midlife, if your adrenal glands are tired, if you're really stressed, if you're tired and exhausted, exercising too much will do the opposite. It will actually cause you to gain weight and not be able to lose weight. So that is what you really need to know. Where are you? Are you able to bump up your exercise? Does it need to be more intense, or do you actually need to back off, right? And another thing too is, so somebody who's in that high stress state, but, right, so they don't know that the stress is interfering with everything. So they continue to exercise harder and harder, thinking something's got to work. They tweak their diet more and more, or they start to give up things, or they start to eliminate everything from their diet. And still nothing's working. Well, that's because you're not realizing that the one thing you haven't tried or worked on is the one thing that's holding you back. And that is the stress in your life, right? So that can happen too. Another thing is with weight and stuff is that it could be your thyroid. So we're talking hormones, right? It could be that you're right in the midst of perimenopause. So that's when you still have your period, but it's off and on. It could be really heavy, really light. It could be you get it for, you get it every 2 weeks, and then you don't get it for 4 months, right? So that you're at the height of this midlife change. And so your body's just like, woohoo, like this. And at that phase, guys, pretty tough, right? But so then you kind of got to learn to manage your whole encompassing life at that time, and support yourself, and really support yourself in every way possible. It does end. It doesn't last forever. And the more you start to support yourself, as in the stress, the eating right for that phase of your life, exercising probably needs to be backed off a bit. You need to work more on your stress. And because you need to also keep your adrenal glands healthy, because if they are tired or stressed, everything's whacked out. That'll affect your thyroid. You will gain weight like crazy. You will feel more stressed, more overwhelmed, maybe even depressed, on and on and on. So it's really about taking care of yourself at that really heightened phase of the change that's going on in your life. And then, of course, it's different if you're finished menopause like me, right? So there's these different stages we go through. So for women to manage the weight and manage whatever is like, it is such a wild card game, right? But it also helps to understand it. So if you are also somebody who's exercising, you're happy with what you're doing, but you're still at that plateau, it could be your eating. So kind of like for me right now, right? So I eat really healthy usually all the time, but the last little while I've been letting certain things slide and getting. So what am I doing right now? I'm choosing to eat cleaner and more raw, because this is kind of like, and I'm noticing the energy right away. It's like, woo. So I'm just choosing, right, to now change the food up a bit, right? So there's various things you can do, but you must do something. If you're at a plateau, if there's no change, it's a time to take a look at things and really kind of go, okay, what can I possibly try changing? How can I go about doing it? What's the best way? I'm making sure this is still going, you guys. Okay, yeah. What's the best way for me to do it, right? So that's kind of what I want to say about the plateau. We just get comfortable. We get comfortable in what we've always been doing. I was there just a little while ago. We just do the same, because sometimes we're often just trying to survive. We're just trying to make it day by day, right? So if you're really feeling at that, oh my God, I'm just so tired. I'm just trying to make it through the day. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I feel like I'm going crazy. No one understands. My spouse certainly doesn't. Don't even try to get them to understand. Probably won't work. My doctor keeps wanting to put me on antidepressants. And you know, all of that, which women go through in this midlife phase, it's really sad. Then you're not alone. There is support, whether it's through me or a support group or someone else, right? It's very important to find and to understand that this is a phase you're going through. It will end, but also how important it is to start making changes right now when you're in it. Because if you don't, things will stay that way a lot longer because you're not balancing anything. So food, of course, the way you eat can help to balance your hormones. The way you take care of your stress, as in decreasing the stress, will help balance your hormones. The sleep, right? If you're not getting sleep, you're not going to heal, you're not going to balance, it's just going to be all over. And during this phase, you also may not be sleeping. That's quite common. But one thing I want to say about what you can do about the sleep thing is most women that I talk to, almost all of them, I'd say, okay, 99.9% do not have some sort of a ritual in the evening or bedtime winding down, right? The winding down thing. So, and that can help immensely, right? Plus, lots of women who go through my program say how they sleep so much better at night. So I know that's the food. And then we also work on the mind and these little rituals too. So all of those combined can make a huge difference. Huge difference. But if you're not making any changes and you're just hoping that what you've been doing for years is going to continue to work, or that you'll just get through this phase like miraculously without changing anything, that's probably not going to be the way it is. You know, if you look around, you see a lot of midlife women gain a lot of weight and they never do lose it, right? Same with women when they're pregnant or after they've had hormones. It's a lot to do with hormones. And that is such a not saying that I am not a specialist on hormones, but I'm just saying that I get it, because it can be such a confusing time. But there are things you can, the best that you can, actions you can take, you know, at this phase of your life that helps support you better, as well as if you want to work with a naturopath. Of course, I worked with frickin' everybody I could find. I did bioidentical hormones. I went to naturopath. I went to a Chinese herbalist. I went to acupuncture. I did energy work. I completely changed the way I ate. I did way more yoga. And I did a lot of personal and inner growth. So, I mean, it's kind of about, it's this phase where it's like, it's your time. Your body, your life, everything is like, it's your time. It's time for you to start taking care of yourself. That's another reason why I'm so passionate about starting this group. That's going to be an ongoing thing. You can get out. There's no contract. So you sign up for a month. You don't like it, you can quit, you guys. I'm not going to hold anybody. But you start, and it's $47 a month, and then I will raise it eventually. But if you get in at $47, I may do it for a little while that you're in at that price. But because I really want to support women like through this journey, right? In any way I can. I'm not saying I will be your only support, because that's impossible, right? But in any way I can, and even sharing information, sharing recipes, helping you through things, gathering information, the support itself with the group and the other women, bringing on interviewing women who can assist in other ways that I can't. Maybe in some EFT tapping, like doing things like that, some sort of other energy modality that I don't know much about, right? Maybe Reiki. I have a friend who does Reiki, I'm not sure about that, who I'd love to interview and have in the group, right? Things like that. Like, let's all work together. Let's do this, because your health, guys, it's you. there could be help available. We need to band together. We need to do something. It's time to take time for yourself. It's time to work on yourself, right? That way you can really begin to feel your best. And doesn't it feel better knowing you're doing something than nothing, right? Okay, do you guys have, is anybody on? Is anybody still on? You guys, does anybody have any questions? And if you're watching this as a replay, then feel free to put questions or comments or anything down in the comments and I will get back to you. If you want to talk more, talk to me. You can message me on Facebook, Diana Marchand, or you can go to my site, dianamarchand.com, look under contact and contact me that way. Because I can do a call to you, because I still do one-on-one coaching, you guys. So I'm very specific. I do one-on-one coaching. Everything's geared to you. I can have a call with you, no obligation, no cost, just to see if there's a way I can help you. If you're not sure what you want to do, you're really stuck, I will have a call with you. That's no problem. Yeah, there you go. And if you're watching this and you're not in my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives, that's the free one. I do have a free one and I share a ton of stuff in there. Great community of women too. You can go there, join us. I'd love to have you. Information will be posted for my new membership group, which is starting November. Okay, it will be starting in November. That's going to be starting. And I am really getting excited about all the things I'm planning for that. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm also open for any suggestions you guys have. So the women who are in it are also going to be able to guide what we talk about, what the trainings are about. And it's going to be so much more than what's in my group already, Women Creating Healthy Lives. I'm going to do less in that group probably, and more specific things into the membership one. Because that's really, I want women who are committed to doing the stuff, who are willing to learn, who are willing to step up and kind of really start to take care of themselves. But hey, we all got to live. I still drink wine. I still have a beer. I still have those things. So we're still going to live. We're still going to have fun. All right. Take care. Thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.